Glen Powell delivers a career-defining performance in Hitman. It's a dark, action, romantic comedy directed by Richard Linklater. Now, Powell co-wrote the script with Linklater, and it definitely shows. It feels like a showcase of Powell's acting ability. Now, for those who had doubts if Powell can act, all that's put to bed because he does some of his best work in this movie. The Hangman is back and is better than ever. Now, Linklater is an absolute genius, guys. I'm just gonna say it. He's one of my favorite directors of all time. He delivered two of my favorite movies, Everybody Wants Some and Boyhood. Now, he's a director that doesn't go for the flashy, and it definitely shows in this movie. Now, when it comes to the plot of Hitman, Hitman focuses on Gary Johnson, a professor by day, and sometimes is a police contractor that he helps out now and then, a tech, nerdy, super geeky guy. But on this particular day, he gets thrown into the deep end. So it's sink or swim, buddy. And it's brilliant to see how Powell juggles their transition from just being a normal guy, feeding your cats, everybody thinks you're boring, nothing interesting is really happening in your life, up until this pivotal moment where things really change for you. Now, that's not the only thing that happens, guys. This is just the first transition. Now, he goes about his lovely life. He's enjoying this. He's basking in the ambiance. So he has different roles that he plays. And it's brilliant to see Powell navigate all of these different roles that he's playing. And I found that very entertaining to watch, guys, because at the end of the day, it's very difficult for a movie to juggle so many different elements at the same time, and it actually works. The movie is very entertaining. Sometimes it might be a little slow, but at no point was I like, you know what, this is not working. It's very entertaining, and that's down to Powell's performance and Linklater's brilliant directing. Now, back to the plot. Things are going very well for Powell. Gary Johnson at this stage. Enter the lady. That's when you know things are about to go this way. Madison is brilliantly played by Adria. She is a beautiful, brilliant actress, and when she enters the movie, you definitely feel that switch. There's an immediate change in the atmosphere of the movie, and Linklater definitely leans into that. The chemistry between the two actors is incredible. And I feel like it wouldn't have worked so well if that chemistry wasn't natural. It's brilliant. Now, I'm not going to give away anything about the plot, guys, but it's a mature movie. Like, it's rated R, as you guys have seen. So I feel like these type of movies, like dark action romantic comedies, they don't make them like this anymore, and that's why I was drawn to the movie. It felt like something I've watched before, but just it's been executed very well by Linklater. I absolutely love this movie, guys. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the best movies I've watched this year, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a massive fan of Richard's work. It's because the movie is simple. It's simplistic. It's not flashy. He's not going for the bells and the whistles, or he's not going overboard or trying to be over the top. It's a simple, simplistic movie with a simple plot. Storyline is very simple. It's very basic. But what he does is he builds the rest of the movie around this plot, the singular idea of a normal person fronting as a hitman, trying to balance that. And what happens when things go too far? How are you going to deal with that? And that is the brilliance of the movies. Like, some of his other movies has always been coming of age stories. When you watch a Richard Linklater movie, this might actually be his most entertaining movie ever. Like, if you watch one of his movies, it feels like a day in the life of somebody. Like, you're just watching normal people living their lives. And that's what I've always loved about his movies. He always finds that right balance, and he does that very well here. This movie feels like a collaboration between Powell and Linklater. You know, you can definitely tell that they had fun on the set. It felt like the chemistry just works between the director and the two actors. It's just organic. It feels natural. And I must say, this is the best movie to come out on Netflix this year. And it's not even a direct Netflix movie, but it's one of Linklater's best movies. I think it might be his most accessible movie. You know, some people I've heard talk about, you know, it's a bit of a struggle to get through his movies, but I don't have that issue, guys. And I think this is a great place to start if you're not familiar with Linklater's work. And I really had a good time with this movie, guys. This movie does everything simple, but does it in the right way. And that's what I feel is missing nowadays from cinema. You don't need something to just, you know, always be over the top, outlandish. It can be simplistic and yet still get the job done. The one thing I'm definitely going to say is key with Hitman is simplicity. The movie looks ordinary. And then on top of that, you add this jazzy soundtrack in the background. Brilliant plotline, twists and turns, and the movie can head in any direction. It's unpredictable. The movie is absolutely brilliant, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I can see somehow it not being for everyone, but if you just lean into this movie, if you watch it, you will love it. There will be an element in here that you would love. Either it will be the chemistry, the romantic side, you know. It's a very funny movie. Make no mistake, there's a lot of comedy in this movie. That's why it's a dark comedy movie. So, rating Hitman. Guys, I'm definitely giving Hitman a 4 out of 5. I'm not gonna lie. It's easy. It was that easy. This is a very good movie. The movie is great. I highly recommend that you guys watch this movie immediately. Do not sleep on this movie. It's brilliant to see what Powell and Linklater managed to achieve with such a simple story. Simple, straightforward, but it has impact. And the fact that there's a movie that comes out like this, I'm very happy, guys. I absolutely enjoyed this movie. The movie was brilliant. There's not really a flaw in this movie, if I'm being honest. But I just think it falls there by number 4. Brilliant, guys. Please let me know what you guys think about Hitman. Have you watched it? Have you seen the trailer? Wow. Brilliant, guys. Linklater does it again, opposite Powell. So Powell is definitely on his way, guys. He's going to be, I think he might already be on the A-list now in Hollywood. Like, he can be your go-to guy. You know what you're getting. This is definitely a much better movie than Anyone But You. Anyone But You had chemistry, but it just lacked a lot of different elements, you know. And this is brilliant. This is a very good movie, guys. Do not sleep on Hitman. And that's it for me, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Please let me know what you think about Hitman. I'll catch you on the next video. And thank you for watching.